You're on?
Action! Give her!
Okay, hey, hello everybody, and welcome to another meeting at Part1. Woo!
Yeah! Game on! Woohoo!
Thanks for persevering. We've had a couple of rained out weeks, so it's been some tough goings in a way, but Hempology goes on, rain or shine. If we say we're going to get together and smoke pot in public, I don't think you could find a more hardcore chronic crew than we have grown into here in Victoria. So despite the rain, we've had 20 last week, but we had about 35 the week before when it was pissing down rain. And we should have almost had badges that night for those who came out. But
here.
Nevertheless, what it has meant, in fact, is some bonus Hempologies, because we play our tournament. This is the 5th year we're playing a tournament for Reach for the Pot, the world's only cannabis game show. There's nothing else like this, I can assure you, that happens anywhere.
Hey Ted, you got a patent yet?
No, we don't need no patent for this one.
Come on, Rob.
But there is a YouTube channel. If you check out Hempology 101 on YouTube, you can see last year's games and such.
Some things are better if you just do them.
In fact, I'd love it if other people copied this and mimicked it. I actually can envision when my textbook is out there and we're using these game shows to promote my book and other Hempology products, that we will have many game show hosts around the world having local, regional, provincial, and national, and eventually world championships in Reach for the Pot. It's really an exciting prospect for me, but I see that happening, which would mean we need game show hosts around the planet.
Yeah.
So that's an inspiration I have, but you're seeing that dream in its earliest stages here. So 5th year again, we have the tournament. Tonight's going to be our first quarterfinal. Next week will be a quarterfinal. The following week, we will be playing with the first 8 people that show up. It's kind of a week off. I have a special event to attend. A friend is getting married. And then we'll be back to the game show after that, where we have a couple of weeks of the quarterfinals. Then I think we have one semi-final, and then July 1st, which is Canada Day, or Cannabis Day as we like to know it. We're going to be having a 420 and game show at the courthouse, and we're not having a Hempology that Wednesday. And then the following week will be the last semi-final, and then the final, and then our contest. So we're having Hempology now until July the 22nd.
Yeah.
So, a lot of fun and games, and I really hope you can make all the games of the tournament, because it's a lot more fun to watch live than on YouTube. And
right on. Yeah.
Here we go. So tonight's first game, and I've had to juggle the schedule around a little bit for those who thought they knew what was going on, including the contestants. But tonight's first game, we have featured one of the finalists from last year, I guess the team that got to the finals, obviously, but didn't pull it off, with runner-up team that's still together with Chris, Sue, Steve, and Rory, their newest member. And they're going up against a bunch of young up-and-comers.
Wildwood.
Tripping balls.
Tripping balls.
It's like the chippies. So we have Owen, Ryan, Colin, okay, and Evan.
Right on.
So thanks everybody for coming out. I'll explain the rules once. Not all of our contestants have played before, actually. So this is their first and only time to hear all the rules. And I don't repeat them, so here we go. There's 10 chances to get points, unless we go into overtime. 8 of those chances are questions where, once I've asked a question, or even if I'm in the middle of it, someone can clap. That's essentially hitting the buzzer. As soon as they've clapped, they've got to give me an answer. They can't talk to their teammates anymore. They can't think about it anymore. As soon as they hear the clap, they got to give me an answer. If they get it incorrect, the other team gets a guess. When no one is right, the first guess, then I try to give out some hints. They have a second guess for 10 points. If no one gets 10 points, then we go to multiple choice and it's worth 5. So challenge questions I'll explain when we get there, but that's basically how it works. So the first question is usually a question about either Hempology 101 or our sister group, the Cannabis Buyers Club of Canada. For over 13 years, I've been selling cannabis products to now over 2,600 sick people here in Victoria with the Cannabis Buyers Club. And Hempology does a lot of work to educate people about the medicinal uses of cannabis, changes in the law, and other issues that the Cannabis Buyers Club has gone through, including the various raids that we've been through and trials in the past. And the two groups have worked really well together. Hempology 101 has a lot of things going on. We have a club at the University of Victoria, the largest student club on campus. We teach a free lecture series up there and do a lot of work up there. And while we don't have these meetings every single week like we used to, we still have sort of saved a number of special Hempology 101 events and anniversaries. So tonight's first question is from our newsletter, the Cannabis Digest. I should get someone, is there someone here who can help me in? Quick hand, thanks Tim. Tim's got it.
Thanks, Tim.
You jump first. But the question is not just from this recent one, but from actually the last several, because I put a calendar of events in the last few editions of Cannabis Digest. So a couple ways to find out what we're doing is either the forums on the internet of hempology.ca or this calendar of events. It's sometimes the dates will change a little bit, but generally that's what we're doing. So tonight's question for 20 points is counting the game show as one Hempology event and not counting the UVic weekly 420s or classes at all, because they're not in the calendar. And again, counting this tournament as one event, how many events does Hempology have in its annual calendar? How many special events or days do we have for 20 points? You got a clap. Okay, Ryan, what's your guess? 33 was Ryan's guess. No, that's not the answer. I didn't say give or take how many. If you know in the crowd, you gotta keep it to yourself though. But somebody clap. Pardon? What's your guess? 5. No. I guess I'll lighten it up within 1. So plus or minus 1. It's worth 10 points now. We certainly.
You guys rock. You guys so rock.
33. I guess that's not really that much of a hit. But somebody just clapped. 8. No, it's not 8. So no more guesses. Plus or minus 1. It is 10. So 10 points there. The guess was 9. If you didn't hear it, the guess was 9. Thank you very much.
Yay, Fuzzy, save the day. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Precious. Holy crap. We're not even going to try to figure out how much more stuff we forgot.
Okay, so thank you very much to the production team for coming through with the equipment.
Where is it? I've got some somewhere. Oh shit,
that
what?
makes it much easier for me, so
what?
Kudos to the producer.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, there we go with tripping balls, picking up the first 10 points of the game.
Oh my god.
And here we go. So tonight's second question comes from the media. Now, just a week ago yesterday, we had an election here in British Columbia, and our choices were few and far between in many ways.
Here, let me find
and a lot of us voted for the Green Party for a variety of reasons. For one, they certainly have the strongest stance on legalization.
Oh, sorry,
and
dear.
so a bit of press came out during the election before the vote.